We have a very beautiful guest in the building today, and I and Queen Diva will be doing justice to her personality. Want to know who she is, want you all to know who she is, and I'll just give a brief summary or introduction into who her personality is. Now, she is known as Taiwo Sanni, otherwise known as Omo Africa. Now, she's a songwriter, recording artist, a chanter, and a soundtrack artist. Now, she got nominated for the British Film Festival Award for Best Sound Scoring. All right. Now, she's the voice behind Yoruba telenovela and most Yoruba telenovelas, and she's worked for Marvel. All right, one of the writers for Black Panther. Now, many more other Nollywood movies that you have come across. Now, this person is safe to say, sometimes you look at them and you say, who did this, who did this? You love the soundtrack, you heard something, you watched a movie and you listened, who did this, who did the vocals to it? Now, some of these people are not well appreciated, but you know, on WhatsApp we don't do stuff like that. We make sure that we bring them to the fore, we let you know who they are, and we give them the utmost appreciation. All right, this is our own way of saying thank you for the job well done. And of course, we have Taiwo Sanni in the building. I like to call her Tay or Taiwo. Welcome to the building.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Welcome. Yeah.
It was so good having you. You came pretty early. Did you have any hiccups coming to the studio this morning?
Not really. We had a problem where we parked at our car, but
and you guys made it through.
Yes.
Oh wow, pretty early too.
Yeah, thank
all
you.
Right.
Okay, so Taiwo, you're welcome to the show once again.
Thank you, ma'am.
First of all, we want to know how you started your career and the challenges you faced along the way.
Okay. I think most of the musicians started from church. I'm a pastor's daughter.
So you're a pastor's daughter?
Yes, I started from church, and from there, I know I wanted to do this. Then my first challenge was from my dad. You know, and he was like, you want to do music, are you all right? You know, and I told him that was what I wanted to do, and along the line he supported me before he died. So
wow, God rest his soul.
Thank you.
Okay, so the second question is this: we notice you always sing slow tempo, not fast tempo. Can you tell us the reason behind that?
Well, everybody cannot be like, you know, and I like to work with people's emotion, and I don't think fast music can do that. And most of the movie sound I made, it's emotional, and you just have to, there should be a slow tempo for you to explain and express your words through the music. So it can't really be like fast tempo, and everybody cannot be doing fast tempo.
Oh yes, of course,
you know. So.
Yeah. Okay, one more question before Orly takes it. While Orly was reading your profile, he mentioned something about Marvel. We all know Marvel, they are the producers of the superhero movies.
Yeah, of course.
We watched today, Superman and the rest of them. Yeah. Can you tell us about it? Because I was really shocked. I was like,
Okay, yeah, I mean, I got recommended by a client I've worked for in the industry for a while. Okay. And they said they needed someone that could write an indigenous sound for them, songs. I mean, Yoruba in particular. And they called me, and I went there, and we did a great job. And that was all.
Was it Nigeria?
Yes, they came to Nigeria, and Fireboy was there, CK, you know, some Nigerian artists were there too. They came for the recording as well.
Oh, right. She seemed like a very shy person. So, Orly, take it easy on her.
All right, for someone whom you feel like is shy, she chants. You know, chanting is energetic. It means for you to do that, there's no iota of shyness in her.
All this one shy now?
Is cover up.
Shall I shy?
It's cover up. It's what you women know how to do the most.
Okay.
God will help us. Now, I'm gonna ask you this question first. What genre of music do you think is suited or preferable to you? Like, if I ask you what genre of music you produce or you sing, which would you call it?
I would say like an like a soul jazz, like Afrocentric kind of sound. Because when you listen to my sound, there's no way you would know this person is she's a Yoruba, kind of a little bit English, but then I love the indigenous part of me a lot, and that is what I love to portray most of the time. So my music is always like that. So I would just say Afro soul and a little bit of jazz, because I used to be a jazz artist, and you know jazz is not like for everybody in Nigeria. So
okay, good. So now that I know what genre of music you produce, I want to know what the motivation is. Now, when it comes to music, different kind of people have different motivations as to why they sing, why they do what they do, and for some, it's a rather hard fit. Now, some people will say, I get motivation from the streets. Some would say, I went somewhere, or there's this particular place I go to, and when I just get to the place, I hit it, and then that's how songs come out. What are the motivations that you've had for the kind of songs you've produced?
I really cannot really explain. It's just come. It depends on the situation, and most especially I came from a Yoruba community, like a core Yoruba family. I grew up in Ibadan, so things that has happened to me where I grew up has really helped me a lot. And of course, if I got a job, the movie, of course, you have to read a script or you watch the movie before you could write any music. So that has helped me a lot too.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good. You sing love songs, deep love songs, right? Why are you laughing?
It's the way
you're sounding like you've not been in love before. Have you been in love before?
Of course, everybody. Our love is God. I mean,
all these ones you're just giving a very prudent answer. You don't want to go deep. You don't.
I mean, please, love is for everybody.
Love is for everybody.
Of course.
Now, if you were asked to sing a song for a movie that is not love related. Now, Black Panther, we know, for example, that you did. We know they tried to have this eulogy for,
especially for the man that died at part one. Yes.
Yes. So you had Thames and you had Rihanna.
Yeah, of course.
Good. Now you coming in to do what you did shows it's testament to the fact that you are who you say you are, and top of the ring, top of the notch professional. Now, if I tell you that you should do a song for a blockbuster action movie, probably for Jet Li or Steven Seagal, all right, what pattern or what type of way would you go to make sure that this is possible?
It could be any genre, actually.
Are you serious?
Of course, yes. It could be any genre. I mean, you could do so, but it's just there's a way you arranged it. You understand? It's not. I mean, it won't be like big every time. You understand? So I could do any. I've worked with a lot of producers. I work with. I don't know. There's this Yoruba actor, Itele. I've worked with him for a while. You know, he does Yoruba action or this gaga. So I've worked with him for a while, and we did a good job. And it's not a love story, though. There's some love there, but I did Borokini. Borokini is a Yoruba telenovela, and there's a little bit of love there too. But there are other things there aside love, betrayal, and all of that. And I did well, of course.
Right. Oh, that's good. We're going to go on a quick break. We're still here with Taiwo Sanni, and we've enjoyed so far squeezing her on her steps, on how she started in the industry, some of the work she has put in, and how she has evolved. Now we still have in the studio Ms. Taiwo Sanni Omo Africa. Now it's safe to say that she has voiced over 200 soundtracks for movies, over 200 movies, and she is a very big fish and name. Now you do not know whom she is, because sometimes you just listen to good music and you say, who's this person? You wish you did know who he was. We're bringing someone, or we have brought someone who is like that. Now, before Queen asks different questions, I want to say something. The brand of music Taiwo does is the kind of music I love. I wouldn't say full R&B, but it's soul. Now, the nearest to what she sings or what she puts out is Asha. And let me tell you, there were difficult times of my life where Eye Adaba, the song, really helped propel me back to who I was, because when I just listen to the song, it just blows my mind and I remain calm. Now, listening to Time just brought back those memories and it made me feel some type of way and on top of the world. So we are blessed, we are honored to have Taiwo in the studio today, and we hope and we pray that you continue to give us this kind of sounds to bless different memories. All right?
Amen. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So the music Time.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
It's about Time. I mean, Time is not on our side.
When was that produced?
It was this year, early this year,
Oh.
and it's actually a live recording.
Whoa.
Yeah, we recorded live. We were just singing, and then the guitar was playing. I mean, and then and we decided to make a video. That was all. And Time, it's about, it's about us. I mean, like, you don't want to work. You just want to. I mean, they said there is no story without glory. So obviously you have to work. I mean, if you don't work, you don't go chop. So my dear, you just have to work, and there's no time. Time waits for nobody. So basically, that's the content of the music.
Okay.
Yes,
So you got nominated for the British
Film Festival Award.
Film Festival for Best Sound Scoring.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you saw that, how was your reaction?
I was happy. You know the kind of
Did
music.
you submit something, or how did it happen?
Of course, I made a sound for a friend in the UK.
Okay.
A short movie, a very powerful short movie, and then I don't know, we submitted the projects, and I got nominated, and then they sent me an email, and the whole time I was like, okay, this is good, I love it. I didn't win, but then
It was a big thing for you.
I was happy,
Yeah.
So
okay, that's good. Okay, sorry, one more question before he takes.
okay, ma'am.
How did you get to this point here? Because I already mentioned you've done over 200 sounds
Yes,
for
ma'am.
the Nollywood.
Yes, ma'am. Both English and Yoruba.
Thank you. How were you able to get to that stage? Because your kind of job, you're not like the facial kind of person. You don't have to come out, it's your voice that is needed, right?
course.
And now, if I didn't listen to that, because while I was listening to that, my head started playing, oh, this Yoruba movie, this is the voice, oh, this is the voice behind it. So how did you get to where you are today? How were you able to get jobs like this?
Okay, first of all, I would say grace. And secondly, when you do a good job, people will want to work with you.
Okay.
This is industry and everybody knows each other. And then I showed you my project and I love the sound I heard, and I was like, okay, I need this voice on my own project as well. I mean, I think that's how it happens. I can't really explain, but they just called me and I answered on DM, on Instagram, anywhere. Anybody might just call me and say, okay, I got your number from so person. I have a movie project and I want you to work on the sound. And that's how it is.
So how many jobs do you do? Like, how is it a daily job, weekly job? Tell me.
It depends.
Sometimes if somebody comes out, you have like 10 movies, you can do it.
I'll do
within the space of how many weeks? Within the space of how many weeks?
Most of the producers know that if you really want me to work on your movie, you give me time. I don't just dish out music, because I really want. I mean, there's no royalty, fine, but these things that you are doing, it will speak for you. I don't know, maybe now or later, you get. So you give me time, and they're always okay with it, because what I'll bring to them, they will always love it. I mean, they wouldn't have a choice, anyways. So you give me time, and most of the times I have a plenty job to do. I'll do it. I'll bring this. Most times I stay in the studio for a week, 2 weeks.
For one song?
I mean, if I have other jobs, multiple jobs to do. So it's my job.
That's
I'll
good.
be there, and I'll work. I've collected money.
So you need to do it. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, just as you are, the kind of voice that you're blessed with, and the kind of songs, soundtracks you've blessed our movies with. In Nigeria, we have 1, 2, 3, couple of people who have been there before you, who have done stuff like this. Let's talk about artists in Nigeria musically at the moment. Who could you name a couple of them who you feel like you look up to, or who have motivated you, and why?
Wow, I mean, there are a lot of them, honestly. It's not easy. So once you come out there, I mean, I respect you for that. And I listen to almost every artist. I can't really say I love Olamide, I love Whiskey, I love David, I love everybody. So I look up to almost everybody. I'm sorry, I can't really choose, because when it comes to music, I mean, nobody's better. Nigeria. So I can't really say. But for my kind of music, I love listening to King Sanni, Ebenezer Obey, and some other artists like that, you know, Asha, Angelique Kidjo rather. Yes.
Angelique Kidjo, yeah.
Yeah. So those are the kind of people I listen to.
Yes, in your resume, it's safe to say you are a chanter. That's what you do, you chant. Now, that is something that a lot of people do not understand properly. Now, giving praise or eulogy to a person is hard work, whether you like it or not. Because, okay, there was a day I was opportune to MC an event, and it was a burial. The man in question was very old, but he had someone he trained from the scratch, and this person too was a chanter. So they called him forward to come and sing his praises, and it took almost 20 minutes. You know, I had the microphone, I sat down, and the man started. He was talking from when the man went to school. He now went to when the man saw him on the street, picked him up, and all this was done in the Yoruba native dialect. I think it was Badagry or something. So the way it was sounding in my ear, as if they were beating drum, bang, 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 bang. You know, Yoruba language is very different, but it was so beautiful. And I noticed throughout that day, his daughters were very strong. None of them shed a tear. But when that man started eulogizing him and singing his praises, you could tell everywhere was quiet. And as he did it, people were crying, but it wasn't sad tears.
Of course,
it was happy tears. You know, when it's different from when someone dies or very painful. Hey, my mama, hey. This one was beautiful. It was. I really enjoyed being in that space. So now that you are a chanter, how do you start? How do you get motivation for it? See, it's energy. This one, you're sitting down here, we're looking at you, you're so modest, and you're doing like this. Do this is grace. It is hard work. I know it is hard work. How do you rehearse for it? Do you study for it, or does it just come to you? The chanting, how did it start, and how have you evolved in?
Okay, the chanting started from school. When I went to film school, you know, so there's one of my lecturers. We had a final project in school, musical theater. So I was supposed to chant. I acted Shogo wife. I mean, Oya. So I was supposed to praise my husband and all. I didn't know I could do it. So the woman was she was very hard on me. I was like, you're going to fail this course, so you will come back next year. Hey, which kind of love is this? And then I was like, okay, I think I can do this. And I did this, and it was beautiful. Oba Isolo was there. Big people were there. I did it, and I got a standing ovation. I said, eh? I was surprised, and then I started building it. I learned about different eulogy from different states, Ekiti, Ondo, Ijebu, Ogo State. You know, you learn. I mean, even if it's like a talent, if you have it in you, you have to learn. You know, there are people that have been doing this before you. And most of the chanter that I know, it's always from the family. I mean, like it's something spiritual actually. So it's not like you will learn how to chant per se. You must have it in you, and then you learn more. You build it. So that's just it. You just learn. You ask people, elders to be precise, old people. please ma, I want to know about this. And they'll tell you, I want to know about this, I want to know about Oyo King, I want to know about Abiokuta people, and they'll tell you. So that's how it's done. Anyways.
Alright.
To gather knowledge, I mean.
Good. So in your line of work, it's safe to say hard work and persistence.
Of course. I mean, it's not easy. It's
Okay.
not.
All right. Okay. So now, the first Yoruba telenovela,
Yeah.
which is Borokini,
Borokini, yeah.
you did a soundtrack for it.
Yes.
Can you tell us your huge involvement in it?
I made the whole sound for Borokini. People won't watch Borokini. I'm not saying like most people will be like, I'm watching Borokini because of the soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So
It was-
how was it?
It was beautiful and it was a great experience and a breakout for me too as well. And I made all the sounds in Borokini and me and one other man, but I mean my sound was the main, you know. So
Okay. So of all the sounds you've done for the movie, is it just Yoruba or
both English.
Both English. Okay. So let's
Yes.
say for all the soundtracks you've done, which one would you say this is it for me that gave me the satisfaction?
Can't really say it, honestly.
You can tell.
I can't.
You don't have your favorite? Which one is?
at all.
Oh, okay.
At all. I
All right.
don't.
One more question. Do you have a mentor? Someone you? Oh, I want to be like this person.
I mean,
Who and why?
okay. Like I said, I listen to Angelique Kidjo a lot. I love the way she carries her heritage.
Okay.
I mean, it's beautiful, and I hope I could be like her one day. I mean, you don't really have to be like everywhere. My own opinion, yeah. You make good music. I mean, there's a way she carried herself. I mean, so if you know the beauty of African music, of course, there's no way you won't love Angelique Kidjo. There's no way. So I hope one day.
Okay,
I'll
so
be
this
like,
your scarf that you're tying like this, is it because of Angela Kidjo?
Maybe, and I think Yemi Alade, she's into that lane as well, and I appreciate that. So, yeah.
All right, that's beautiful. Before we go on a quick break, I'd ask you one more question. Now, you have done different soundtracks for movies. What's the farthest you have traveled to make music?
I've been to Benin Republic.
Wow.
Just for music. Yes, we were supposed to go to the UK during the pandemic, but then the pandemic and everything fucked it up. So we hope we have the opportunity again. I mean, so. Okay.
All right, you've heard it from the horse's mouth herself, Taiwo Sanni, known as Omo Africa, and she has been schooling us on the art of having or giving out good music, especially in the Nigerian entertainment industry, including the movie industry as well. Now she has done over 200 soundtracks for movies, both Pidgin movies and English movies, and trust me, I and Diva have had such a wonderful time here listening to her. Now let's give you a question that's different from the norm. If, for example, let's say you were not into this line of work, what do you think you would have been? If you were not singing, if you were not chanting, what do you think you would have done if not music? Something different.
It's hard. I've always wanted to do this, but I love business, so I have a clothing line business.
You have a what?
Clothing line business.
Okay.
Yes. So I think I'll do business and I'll make a very good housewife.
Okay.
All right. What projects? You've done a couple of them. All right. What projects are you presently working on, and do you have plans to? Okay, aside Time and Alafia, do you have any other body of work that's out? And do you have any? Just fill us in about it.
Of course, I have videos on YouTube and on digital platform, you know. But I'm working on my album now because I know my face is not really out there, but trust me, my voice is everywhere.
Yes.
I mean, like, you know, I might sit somewhere and people will be talking about me and they won't know it's me. Then I'll just keep quiet because you go a sleep tire every day, every day. You understand?
Yes.
And so I'm working on my album, and early next year it will be out. People are asking for it, so I think it's time.
I think that album is safe to say will definitely win a Grammy. Trust me when I tell you.
I hope
so. You can put your bet on that and take it to the bank and cash it. All right, Queen.
So
Yes, Taiwo. So I have two questions for you.
okay.
The first one is, in the next 5 years to come, where do you see yourself? What do you hope to achieve by that time?
I don't know. I mean,
You don't know.
I mean, people ask that a lot, but really, Queen Sarah.
Whatever will be.
We just, I just pray for strength to work more, and I pray for God's blessings. And you never, I might
No
say,
particular award you hope to get by that time.
of course, I hope
So
to be
let's-
big. I hope
That's
to
what I'm
be.
saying. You know, you should have. Oh, by this time, I want to win a Grammy.
Of course,
Or
like I
something,
mean,
you
it's
know,
everybody's
you should
dream.
motivate your fans. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just say in the next 5 years,
Uh-huh.
I hope to be big. I hope to win a whole lot of awards.
Yeah.
I mean, be international, especially. I mean,
Yes.
that's the main goal.
Good.
Yes,
Good. And
yes.
you'll get there.
Amen.
Okay,
Thank
so
you, ma.
before we round up and move to our next celebrity gist, I want you to just give us small freestyle, just little. You know, let's hear you here.
Okay, do you want me to chant or you want me to
Chant.
sing?
Is that chant I want to hear?
It's
Right?
gonna be in
That
Yoruba.
chant. Anyone, just do it.
If you like, let it be in Kwara.
Okay.
Shout
Okay.
chance for us.
Okay. Ojúmọ́ ire lọ́mọ́ lónìí o, ojúmọ́ owó, ojúmọ́ ayọ̀, ojúmọ́ àlàáfíà. Ní Galaxy Television lára yìí o, ire owó ire ọmọ, àìkú baálẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ni kó máa bá wa, káwọn má ṣe bá wọn sọ́kú, òjòjò níṣòwò kó má máa bá wọn lọ́jà, ire owó ọmọ àlàáfíà ni kó máa jẹ́ tiwa. Mo ní níwòye mi, kárówó ṣayé, ayọ̀, àlàáfíà ni kó máa bá mi àti yín gbé ní iléeṣẹ́ Galaxy Television. Ire lónìí orí mi àbí.
Oh my God!
Thank you for chanting with me. I don't hear what you say, but I just heard Galaxy
I was just talking
Television.
about goodness. I mean,
Okay.
so that's all. I was just
Why
praying.
didn't you add my name there?
So I'm so sorry.
You see, Queen, I think you should take a cue from Taiwo. You see, when you see me in the morning, and these are the kind of things you should be chanting. You see, I had Alafia
Hey,
there.
God, though.
See, let me tell you, once you say things like this, money will be coming out.
Don't
It's
worry.
like every time you be squeezing.
Okay. I'm not.
You see me in the morning, you chant.
Hey, God.
When she sees me in the morning, she just start, good morning, and she just do like, chant. This is all you should be chanting.
I will be chanting. Don't worry.
Tomorrow morning, when you see me, chant.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
You put money for pocket.
Yes.
So no chanting for ordinary mouth.
And see, once you call her Odogu, you know money will come outside. Just small chanting, I said. She has already started calling money. My people, this is what I have to face every day. Of course, we've had Taiwo Sanni the
Wonderful
building. Thank you
interview.
for coming to the studios today. We are so honored to have you here.